Hey guys, so do you remember back in the 80s when, cartoons used to do a thing where they give their characters female, counterparts, like male characters, giving, them female characters, or when, when female characters, I guess, got their own male doppelgangers. Or whatever you want to call them, maybe counterparts or doppelgangers, whatever. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to be talking about some male and some female, doppelgangers of some very popular characters. So yeah, let's get on with it. So the first characters on here that I want to mention, they pretty much are what made me want to, do this list in the first place. I am going to be talking about the Chipettes from Alvin and the Chipmunks. Now, I'm sure you all remember, Alvin and the Chipmunks, well known for their songs. I mentioned in the past I was a fan, and in fact, pretty much I have since gone back to listening to it, just only the stuff from the 80s and 90s, because honestly, that's probably my favorite era of Alvin and the Chipmunks. But did you know that in the 1980s, we were also introduced to the Chipettes? Yeah, that's right. Because in 1983, we got another TV show, and this one had the Chipmunks with three, female versions of them, called the Chipettes. And let me tell you, now there is one thing I do kind of know. I do remember. Now, I think the history is that Janice Cartman, who is, the wife of Ross Bagdasarian Jr., wanted to, create female, chipmunk characters who could sing the girl songs instead of having the chipmunks sing, some of the girl songs, even though in their first album with where Ross Bagdasarian Jr., got involved after his father, Ross Sr., passed away. They did an album called Chipmunk Punk, and they did sing Call Me by Blondie. Gotta say, one of my favorite Chipmunk covers, by the way. But yeah, for reals. So Janice, of course, created 3 female chipmunks, naming them the Chipettes. But before that, we actually got another female chipmunk that some people were in debates about since the special Rocking Through the Decades came out. Now, I'm sure you all know a character by the name of Charlene, right? Yeah. Now, a little thing you should know about Charlene. Now, she first appeared in the Alvin and the Chipmunks, Go to the Movies, soundtrack where they covered songs from well-known movies, and she was featured in a duet with Alvin of, where they sang "You're the One That I Want" from Grease. Yeah, that's right. But then after that, Charlene completely disappeared and the Chipettes were created. But then, Rocking Through the Decades, came out, and, there was this one scene where they recreated one of, I guess, Elton John's music videos, and it had, what I think people assumed was Britney, but some people debated whether or not that was Charlene. Because apparently some people say that doesn't even look like Charlene for some reason. Although here's the thing, I visited the Monkopedia page for that special, and let me tell you, in the synopsis, it said, Alvin is then seen dancing with Britney. If you want to, you could go look at the page yourself and find out. I guess that's basically all I gotta say about, the Chipettes. Next up is, probably a weird one to be honest, because, oh god. And this is, She-Venom. Now, I'm sure you're all familiar with the famous Spider-Man villain, Venom, right? Well, what if I told you Venom had a female doppelganger or counterpart? Yeah, that's right. That's right. We got a sexy female version of Venom, may I remind you, who from what I was told when looking up female counterparts of male characters, it turns out she is like, I guess she was basically Eddie Brock's ex-wife, and well, I guess she got involved with killing some people and tried to commit suicide after seeing Spider-Man's black suit, which, yeah, I guess that's all I could remember from what I was reading. So yeah, I mean, I literally can't believe that's even a thing. And by the way, I just have to ask. I get the feeling, the writers had some weird fantasies, or the artists in this case, because I mean, come on, think about it. I mean, really. Up next, we got 2 female characters. So these 2 are Venus de Milo and Janakai. Forgive me if I say her name wrong. Now, if you don't know, these 2 are from the Ninja Turtles. Venus first appeared in, well, the not so good, and I will say very weird, Ninja Turtles Next Mutation. And let's just say she wasn't really written very well. Although I've heard some people say that even the creators themselves hated it, although someone even said that they wanted to bring Venus back at one point. But I don't know which is true or not. But then, years later after that, we got Janakai, or however you pronounce her name. I am sorry if I'm saying it wrong, who only appeared in the comics. And I don't really know much about her other than, just learning about her from watching reviews of this show for some reason, because what the heck, I'm bored. I have a lot of free time on my hands, so yeah. So up next, we got Miss Pac-Man, who I'm sure y'all remember, basically the female counterpart to Pac-Man, who I guess is basically the same thing. Basically does the same exact thing as, probably her boyfriend or husband or whatever you want to call Pac-Man is. She basically, chomps on the ghost and whatnot. Also, I'm pretty sure I remember, I think I saw a review of the 80s Pac-Man show that aired on TV back in the day, and it had Pac-Man with a wife and kid, who I guess would have been called Miss Pac-Man. So yeah, I guess I could say Pac-Man is her husband. So yeah, I mean, for reals. So yeah, but anyways, that's all I got for today. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.